You are going to grow in your work and make lots of money through men, male clients, male colleagues, male bosses, and this keeps going forward. You will keep earning more and more because of men. I mean, you can watch the shuffling at the end of the video so you can see how the cards came out. But yeah, looking at this, there is something you already have, like your skills, your talent, your ideas, your charm, even just who you are as a person that really appeals to men. You naturally give men a sense of comfort and familiarity. There is something about you that makes men feel at ease and actually boost their confidence. You yourself are very attractive, and if you are a woman especially, you are very attractive in a way that really stands out to men, Even when two people are equally beautiful, there is a certain type of beauty men tend to notice more and be drawn to, There's not something too heavy or overly polished, but something more natural, like softer, lighter, a bright, easy, enjoyable energy rather than a serious or intense one. That kind of presence really appeals to men, and you have that. So either you carry that kind of charm yourself, or the things you create, or the way you work, or the way you communicate with people feels very easy and comfortable for men to accept. And realistically speaking, in society right now, men still hold more power and more money in many situations. Big decisions are often made by men still. That's not about what should be, but simply how things are at the moment. I'm not saying this is ideal. Because of that, the fact that you naturally appeals to men means your business, your work, your personal brand, and even your assets can grow faster and more efficiently. Even if you are just working at a regular company, this still applies because the people higher up, or the ones who control money and decisions, are often men. In more traditional companies or organizations, being someone men feel comfortable working with and connected to does help with promotions and long-term stability. That may not be ideal again, but it's reality. So whether you are moving up in your job or like starting a business, your work naturally appeals to male customers, and honestly, gaining loyalty from female customers isn't that difficult. Women tend to be more like loyal. Once they like someone, they are affectionate, understanding, and once they are emotionally invested, they stay. But men, on the other hand, often have a tendency to move on if something newer, more fun, or more appealing appears. But you are very good at understanding what male customers like, what currently appeals to them, and what brings them enjoyment. You read those patterns quickly. So when you plan a business or like create new products, offer services, even when men have many options, they still end up choosing you almost without trying. You become the option they go with, and money flows in more easily for you. And it doesn't feel exhausting for you. That's because this aligns with your natural traits and talents. You stimulate men's desire to spend and invest without forcing anything. You move freely, try new things, express creatively, and enjoy the process. And at the same time, you keep making money. Many, I can see contracts come together because men often hold financial decision-making power. You receive many offers. More people want to partner with you, collaborate with you, and work alongside you. Contracts keep getting signed, and this cycle repeats again and again. So within the next 1 or 2 weeks, you will start to realize, I really do have something that appeals to men. Not necessarily sexual attraction. For some it could be, but it's more like your personality, your communication style, the way you walk or speak, you will notice it clearly, and it leads to practical results, more male clients, more opportunities. Or if what you want is a stable relationship, you may suddenly find yourself with many options and having to choose. For some of you, what comes to my mind was that things like games, online game development. So some of you may actually work in that kind of field. But yeah, even if your work is mainly aimed at women, your appearance, your energy, your overall vibe still appeals to men. And what's interesting is that women can sense this too. So they instinctively recognize that you are someone men are drawn to. Because of that, some women may want to be like you, see you as a role model, or like admire your style and way of doing things. So indirectly, you also appeal to female customers as well. They want your style, your approach, like your way of moving through life. You naturally become someone people look up to. So all of this works together. Not only do male customers increase, but your overall customer base grows more and more. So your financial situation steadily improves to the point where in the long run, you are able to buy the home you once dreamed of or live the life you imagined. And one day you will look back and realize, I was just doing things my way, and somehow money built up without me forcing it. So you won't even have time to feel lonely too. I mean, either. So yeah, because people treat you kindly and many people surround you. One thing you are especially good at is this. Men's pride can be very fragile, but you know how to make men feel comfortable without threatening their ego. That quality might be in your product, your service, the way you work, or simply who you are. And because of that, you are a perfect fit for male customers, especially those with money and purchasing power. They seek you out, they choose you, and money flows in naturally and easily. So yeah, thank you so much for watching. And if you like my style of reading, I have a TikTok page, so there are more different kinds of really short readings. I upload them more frequently than this channel because it can be really short and sweet. But yeah, thanks again for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.